Chances are you probably think that I'm in love with you. And yes, I am. Welcome. Welcome to another Wellness Wednesday. Uh, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another Wellness Wednesday. God is good. It is Wednesday, January 25th, 2023, in this year of our Lord. Well, on Amazing Grace Sports Network, I am Clay Morris here with you once again, and I am talking about the plant paradox once again. Now, I just went back and looked. I actually started on this book back on November 16th of 2022. So that's been over 3 months. But the information in this book is so groundbreaking and earth-shattering that it takes a while to, pardon the pun, digest. Yes. In chapter 1, you found out to your horror that plants do not want to be eaten. Now, this is even though we had adjudicated plants in our minds as living organisms, we knew this. Uh, we, yeah, but here's the problem. We never fully expanded out that living organism concept in our minds. If we do, then plants, like all living organisms, want to live, which means they do not want us eating them, us or any other animal. And their initial defense is to attempt to poison us, to ward us off. Yes, they will try to say, go away, and do some sort of poison. And that's just their initial defense. So you learned that in chapter 1. In chapter 2, you were introduced to lectins. That's the major method that plants use to poison us. You found that plants not only try to poison us, they play intricate games to induce our immune system to attack different organs and parts of our body, debilitating us with autoimmune diseases, diabetes, things of that sort. Okay. In chapter 3, you were shown just how your gut biome, which is from your esophagus down to where you eliminate the what you've eaten, that's your gut biome. You were shown just how your gut biome is under attack and just how important your gut biome, which means, as we discussed then, your good bugs, okay, the things that are digesting your food and sending signals to your body and to your brain, just how important they are to your happiness, your health, and your wealth. And in chapter 4, we dealt with the 7 deadly, and I do mean deadly, disruptors that are forcing you to get sick and gain weight. So we have made it through all the way to chapter 5. And chapter 5, the title of the chapter 5 is How the Modern Diet Makes You Sick. Now, I think it's important to know what I've learned through this is that most of this is not our fault. So how the modern diet is making you sick is because you don't know the things you should be eating. And not only they're making you sick and overweight, they are also making your children sick and overweight because you are feeding them the same things. So Dr. Gundry begins chapter 5 by saying, quote, I know that many of you are eager to get to the weight loss part of this book, but hold your horses just a bit longer. You see, it is important to first understand that any tendency to pack on extra pounds and any difficulty slimming down are not because you are necessarily lazy or undisciplined. If you are carrying around extra baggage, the likely reason is because you are eating the wrong foods and or not eating the right foods. In my experience, what the Plant Paradox program removes from your diet is more important than what it adds. That's my first point. But my second point is disease issues and weight issues are often inextricably linked, which is why this chapter deals with both. Another key point that is not on most people's radar is the role that our gut bugs play not only in our health and disease, but also in maintaining a normal weight. Some microbes help you keep slim, and some microbes help keep you healthy. Other gut bugs contribute to weight gain, and still other bugs make you sick and may interfere with the absorption of nutrients and make it difficult to maintain a healthy weight. You could be stuffing yourself with food, but if your gut bugs aren't facilitating proper digestion, you may be missing out on both calories and micronutrients. End quote. Now, I know that was a lot to say right then and there, and maybe a lot to take in and comprehend. But what he's saying is that your body, proper digestion, has to do with your gut bugs. And maintaining a healthy weight also has to do with your gut bugs. So what we are going toward is how your gut bugs are very important in almost everything that happens, including your diet. Why? Well, let's go on. Gundry relates, quote, based on ancient skeletal remains, we know that 12,000 years ago, human beings averaged 6 feet in height. So kind of small compared to me, I'm 6'4". But back to his story. However, in 8,000 BCE, the average human has shrunk to 4 feet 10 inches. Woo! Okay, that's a whopping 14 inches in just a few thousand years. Seems like a long time to us, but I guess in the retrospect of everything, no, it's not that long. Our ancestors became much shorter after the agricultural revolution, which is when grains and legumes became staples of our diet. And prior to that time, there was no evidence of arthritis in any skeletal remains. In contrast, all skeletons of modern people, except those who don't eat many lectin-containing foods, have arthritis. You will recall that the mummified remains of ancient Egyptians revealed that they suffered from arthritis a mere 2 millennia after starting to cultivate grains. And it doesn't stop there. The size of the human brain was 15% larger 12,000 years ago than it is today. Wow. So not only have we gotten smaller in stature, we've gotten smaller in brain power. Anyway, Gundry then goes on to say, an indication of our concern with our health and weight is our obsessive focus on weight loss diets. Despite our ongoing failure to convert that concern to lasting results. Quote, diets are among the myths that have distracted us from the real issues regarding our health. But weight loss diets are doomed to fail because they don't address the underlying sabotage of our foods and other products we come in contact with. End the war within your body, and you will find your weight normalizes as well. An integral part of self-healing is achieving the weight your body wants to be. When you do that, you will also significantly increase your longevity odds. But dieting to slim down and then reverting to your past habits is never a real fix. On the other hand, changing your ways of eating and other habits, once you understand the effects of certain foods and certain products on your system, is a whole different ballgame. And that is the game plan that I will be presenting to you. Diet is, in a way of eating, is the key to success. You see, numerous studies show that exercise alone does not help you lose weight. One problem with exercise is that it makes you hungry. But staying physically fit has numerous other benefits, including improving your cardiovascular health, moderating your blood pressure, boosting your HDL, which is good cholesterol, and lowering your triglycerides, which is bad cholesterol. Both aerobic exercise and weight-bearing exercise also improve your balance. So you are less likely to injure yourself if you happen to fall. It will also lift your mood and alleviate stress, up your energy level, and enhance your quality of sleep. So what Gundry is saying is nearly the opposite of what we have been told. First, that a healthy grain diet, I forgot to say end quote. So let's do the end quote. It will enhance the quality of your sleep, end quote. What Gundry is saying is nearly the opposite of what we have been told. First, that a healthy grain heavy diet is good for us. Second, that exercise will help us to lose weight on its own or make us lose weight on its own. Okay. But they don't. Neither the diet is good nor will exercise, get you to lose weight. No exercise will not get you to lose weight. Not in the sense that it's going to stay. You'd have to work out every day, each day of your life, and that can get to be a bit of a drag and also a drain on your resources and your energy. That's the reason why diet and exercise programs may work for a few weeks, but then they fall apart. According to Gundry, the reason why none of these solutions provide a lasting change is because they do little, quote, they do little or nothing to end both the battle of the bulge and the related battle within your body, end quote. Now, I'm going to stop there. And if you are following along in the book, you already know that this is when the book begins to get juicy. No pun intended on that either, since we're talking about food. But what I mean by that is that we are about to discover the why behind the failure of diets and exercise. This is very important because America is the most overweight country in the world. Yet, we have the most gyms or health centers or health spas in the world. That doesn't make sense, does it? No, Houston. We obviously have a problem. Yes, we do. Something is wrong. And we will discuss that next week on the next week's Wellness Wednesday that I will host, unless there's somebody else that's going to host it, but more than likely it's going to be me. But just so you know that if you are suffering from alopecia, anemia, arthritis, asthma, and autoimmune disease such as rheumatoid arthritis, type 1 diabetes, multiple sclerosis, Crohn's disease, colitis, or lupus, or if you're suffering from bone loss, brain fog, cancer, canker sores, chronic fatigue syndrome, chronic pain syndrome, colon polyps, cramps, tingling, numbness, decline in dental health, dementia, depression, diabetes, prediabetes, insulin resistance, exhaustion, fat in the stool, fibromyalgia, gastroesophageal reflux disease, Barrett's esophagus disease, gastrointestinal problems, bloating, pain, gas, constipation, diarrhea. Or if you're suffering from headaches, heart disease, coronary artery disease, vascular disease, hypertension, infertility, irregular menstrual cycles, miscarriages, irritability, behavioral changes, irritable bowel syndrome, which is IBS, and seems like everyone has, low counts of immunoglobulin G and M and A, low testosterone, low white blood cell counts, lymphomas, leukemias, multiple myeloma, male pattern baldness, memory loss. I feel like I have some of that right now. Migraine headaches, nutritional deficiencies due to malabsorption, low iron levels, Parkinson's disease, peripheral neuropathy, peripheral neuropathy, polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, skin rashes, including dermatitis, eczema, psoriasis, slow infant and child growth, unexplained bouts of dizziness, vitiligo, weight loss, and of course, weight gain. If you're suffering from any of those 60 things, Help is on the way. So until next week, adios, arrivederci, au revoir, vaya con Dios, and goodbye, everybody.